we were really thrilled. I am in a quiet period, so I can't speak too much about everything that's happened. But we have launched our third strain in that, which is really just incremental revenue for us.
Hello, you're watching Proactive. I'm joined by Margaret Brodie, the CEO of Rubicon Organics. Margaret, very good to meet you. For viewers not familiar with the company, tell us a little bit about Rubicon Organics.
Thank you and good morning. My name is Margaret Brodie. I'm the CEO of Rubicon Organics. We are Canada's premium house of brands in cannabis. I'm very excited and proud to do that. We do that with our certified organic and premium cannabis that we grow here out of Delta, British Columbia, just in the lower mainland of Vancouver. We've delivered two adjusted EBITDA profitable years, which is very unique in the sector. And we hold unique positioning we're very proud of.
Tell us about that unique positioning and what sets you apart from your competitors, Margaret.
Well, we actually are the world's scaled organic premium company. It's very difficult to grow on scale premium cannabis, but it's also even more difficult when you add in organics, where we don't have all of the access to the traditional agriculture tools that people use. So we've been leading on intellectual property, also leading with genetics, which is to say that cannabis is a lot like fashion. A lot of people don't know that. Where there's always new trends and new things coming out, it's very important to be on the front side of that. But more interestingly, we've been able to take that and move it into a house of brands. And in Canada, to be able to purchase cannabis, it's all behind a counter. And you often will go in and engage with a bud tender, not a bartender, the bud tender. The bud tender is a very important person. And in Canada, recent external surveys done have demonstrated that our two leading flower brands, Simply Bare Organic and 1964, Super Premium and Premium, are two of the top three most recommended by bud tenders. And that was in 2023, and we're holding that position in 24. We're very proud of that.
And you also talk about sustainable practices and follow very stringent ESG reporting, as I've noticed on your website. Tell us a bit about that, Margaret, and how that really, I suppose, gets the comfort of investors.
Well, people talk about ESG, environmental, social, and governance, as though it's a bad thing. I see the environmental side as about use of resources and how efficient are we going to be with that use of resources. We want to see a low level of waste coming out of our facility because that demonstrates that we're not wasting resources that are going out. We want to be using our dollars very carefully. We're in a very competitive industry. It's extremely important that we're thoughtful about that. And our customers and our consumers, it matters to them. If you think that weed is cannabis's highest consumption rate is between 20 and 24, that group is very conscious. They're not that interested in alcohol as a general group. You can see that alcohol is on the decline around North America, and I think as well in the UK where you are, Stephen. And what we see is real interest in weed and people being really interested in the companies that they're buying from.
Well, moving on from ESG reporting to financial reporting, Margaret, you mentioned you've had two profitable EBITDA years. You were recently out with your second quarter results and record net revenue for the quarter, and also adjusted EBITDA and free cash flow of 0.7 million.
Yep. Look, we intend to be building a profitable business. We're very focused on that. We invest in a couple of things in our business. We invest in our quality. We're on an endless pursuit of quality, but we also invest in our people, and we believe in spending the money in those places to actually grow the business. Before, in the cannabis sector, there was a lot of people that spent a lot of money on other things before they actually got the revenue and the consumer buying their products. That's our approach. But look, we're looking to build our business. We recently launched vape, and I hope we'll touch on that in a minute. It's a huge growth area for cannabis, and vape is the area that's growing. It grew 15% to June 30th of this year. It's continued to grow at a higher rate on an $800 million base in the Canadian market. Consumers that consume flower also will consume vape, and we're very excited about it, and we're expanding our offering in that.
Well, I was about to ask you about that because you did say earlier that you're quick to follow new trends. You launched two strains in the vape sector in the second quarter, and a very big take up of that.
Yep. Yeah, we were really thrilled. I am in a quiet period, so I can't speak too much about everything that's happened, but we have launched our third strain in that, which is really just incremental revenue for us. And we're looking to get two more strains out into market by the end of the year, which is very exciting. And thereafter, it shows the power of our house of brands and our quality, because it's come under our 1964 brand. It's a premium brand. It is really attracting the legacy consumer into the legal store. It's what we're looking to do to bring out a great quality product at a really fair price, but that's a premium offering for people that really enjoy and love weed. I think we're going to see some excitement next year as well as we continue to expand that. And the House of Brands approach has been very successful for us. Last year, we also launched premium edibles under 1964. We were the first to go out with something called live rosin gummies. And with those, and with the gummies that we launched under our wellness brand, Wildflower, we actually have, within 12 months, been able to obtain 30% market share of the premium edibles category in Canada. And really, we're just thrilled to be the #1 premium edibles producer as well.
So what's next then for Rubicon Organics, Margaret?
Well, I think I can give some hints. I like to say things when they're done and we've got them locked and loaded. We like to make lots of plans and do one thing at a time and do it very well. I would say this year's been a very foundational year for us launching vape. We're looking to look at our cost base all over our business, and continue to grow our revenue. Also looking to go international. We're using the power of the existing infrastructure in Canada, and there's great growers who can help us to grow our brands in Canada, and I believe beyond in 2025.
I hope you'll keep us updated on any progress, Margaret. Thank you very much for the introduction today.
Thank you very much.
That's Margaret Brodie, the CEO of Rubicon Organics.